안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요. Today's topic is formal polite. Okay, for a formal polite, it is 씁니다 or 분이다 in Korean language. Okay, 빠바밤. As you already know, uh, in Korean language, noun must end with noun endings, and verb also end with verb endings or final endings. Verb endings, final endings are quite a similar term. Okay, so in final endings, we have four types of final endings, as you see, and what we first learned was number two, informal polite. So we have three forms. Do you remember? The basic three forms are 아요, 어요, 해요. When the root verbs end with bright vowel o and a, we put 아요. When the root verb end with a dark vowel, we use 어요. And when the root verb end with 하다, we put 해요, right? So these are informal polite. Okay, so informal polite, we use informal polite in it has minus formality. So that means it's casual. So in our daily life, we use this one, and because it has a plus politeness, we use this form when we talk with older people. Okay, but when we talk with younger people or my friend, we use number three or number four. Especially number three is like this one, like informal polite. Informal polite is 아요, 어요, 해요, and this number three also has three forms: 아, 어, 해. That means when you remove yo in number two, that is number three. Okay, and this number two is most common final endings in Korean, and number three is the second common final endings. Okay, so these two, number two and three, are uh, yeah, I know it's a bit difficult, but yeah, try your best. Okay. Anyway, today's topic is formal polite. Formal polite has four types for statement, questions. Imperatives means command, and suggestives means let. We are in informal polite. We have four forms, but today's lesson we are going to study just two forms. For the statement, 씁니다, and question, 씁니까. Okay, we are going to study this one today. Four types of sentence. I think every language, not only in Korean, but also in your language or in English, there are four types of sentence. Uh, that is statement, question, command, or suggestion. Okay. Statement in English, statement, just like statement is like I go, you go, he goes, like that is a statement, is expressed with subject plus verb. Okay, so when the sentence has the word order of subject and verb, that is statement in English. Okay, how questions? When there is an inversion between the verb and subject, when there is inversion like verb plus s, like are you, do you, will you, that is question. Okay, and how do you express command in English? We just use root verb. Go away. Okay, get away from me, or yeah, stay away from me, or shut up. Yeah, that is command, right? So root verb. How about suggestions? We use let us, let plus root verb. Mhm. And as you already well know, in Korean language we don't have let, right? So how do we express suggestion? So we use this form in Korean. That depends on the final endings. So when the final endings is informal polite, for statement, we have 해요, 해요, 해요. Same, right? So in informal polite, whether the sentence is statement, questions, command, suggestion, the final endings are the same. 해요, 해요, 해요. Only difference is the intonation. So for the question, it goes up. 한국 사람이에요? 안녕하세요? Okay, it goes up. But the rest of types of sentences, it goes straight. But today's topic, formal polite, is a little different. When you want to make a statement with a formal polite, the final endings are a little different, so you need to memorize it. So for the statement, we use 씁니다 statement. Okay. How about questions? We use 씁니까. Okay. So when you say 까, this is a question. So maybe you ever heard 안녕하십니까? Okay. Question like 안녕하세요. 씁니까? And command 십시오. We say 드십시오 or 가십시오. Suggestion 읍시다. Let's eat. 먹읍시다. 드십시다. Okay, that's suggestion. So in summary, for informal polite, final ending is the same. Depending on the types of sentence, the final ending is same, but formal polite, it changes. Okay, so today we are going to study about formal polite statement and formal polite questions. Okay, formal polite. For statement, we have two forms. Now you need to memorize it. Okay, so this is a statement and informal polite. Statement, informal polite. Oh, formal polite is a formal way. So when we address a speech or when we forecast the weather or when we report the news, maybe announcer, we use this formal fine endings. Okay, formal polite. So formal polite statement is we have two forms: 씁니다, 붑니다. 씁니다, 붑니다. So what is difference? Whenever we have two forms, we need 받침도 받침, right? So 씁니다, 받침. When the verb or adjective has 받침, the root verb or root adjective has 받침, we put 씁니다. And 노받침, 붑니다. So for example, 먹습니다. 먹다, to eat. 먹 has 받침, so 씁니다. And 붑니다, like go, 가, 노받침, so 가붑니다, 갑니다. Or 저는 한국 사람입니다. 이 has no 받침, so 이 plus 붑니다, 입니다. Okay, one more time, you need to memorize it. When we want to make a sentence, in informal polite and in statement, we have two forms, 씁니다, 붑니다. How about questions? We also have two forms, 씁니까, 붑니까. Okay, what is difference? Of course, 받침 and 도받침. Do you eat 먹습니까? Okay, do you eat 먹습니까? Or do you go 갑니까? Are you Korean? 한국 사람입니까? Okay, so 씁니까? 붑니까? 씁니다, 붑니다. E is verb be, we already know, and when it is statement, we have two forms, 씁니다, 붑니다, and 이 노받침, so 붑니다. So together, this is 입니다. So 입니다 is a formal, polite, and a statement. And what is also important here is the pronunciation is 입니다. This b changes to m. Okay, so 입니다 wrong. We don't pronounce like that. We pronounce 입니다. Okay, 저는 한국 사람입니다. How about question? Verb be e same, but question is 버니까. E has no 받침, so 버니까. So together 입니까. Okay, and pronunciation also not 입니까, 입니까, 뭐. We pronounce with 뭐, 입니까. Okay, 외국 사람입니까? Are you foreigner? This is a bit important as you read. A b changes to m, okay, when it meets nasal consonants. So this is what we call nasalization. When this b, okay, this b meets nasal consonant no is nasal consonant. Okay, no is like in English n, no, or m, mo, or these three sounds, no, mo, is a nasal consonant. Nasal means nose. Okay, so when we pronounce no, mo, we use our nose. Okay, so when this b meets nasal consonant no, b changes to mo. So 입니다 becomes 입니다. 습니다 when it pronounce 습니다. 버니다 문이다. Okay, always. So this formal polite statement of formal polite is always 번이다, right? So the pronunciation is 머니다. 버 changes to 머입니다, 습니다, 문이다. Okay. And here we are looking for, not looking for, we are we talk about the intonation. Okay, in English, is it warm today? This is we call yes no questions. So when they ask, is it warm today? We need to say yes or no. Okay, so this is yes no question. And for yes no questions, the intonation goes up. Is it warm today? Okay, is it warm today? It goes up. How about how is the weather today? What is the weather like today? So that is WH questions. In the sentence, when we use WH expression, that is WH question. How is the weather today? So the intonation go straight or sometimes go even down. How's the weather today? So if you say how's the weather today? Yeah, strange, yeah, awkward. So you need to say how's the weather today? So in English, when the question is WH question, intonation goes up. But when the question is WH question, the intonation goes straight. How about in Korean? We also have yes no questions and WH question. So for yes no question, 오늘 날씨가 따뜻합니까? 따뜻하다 is warm. Okay. So 오늘 today 날씨 weather가 subject marker, 따뜻하 is a root adjective, root verb, and because this is formal polite, we use 버니까 question. So this is yes no question. The intonation goes up. 오늘 날씨가 따뜻합니까? Okay, 오늘 날씨가 따뜻합니까? Usually in Korean language, the last word intonation of the last word always goes up. Okay, so anyway, it goes up. How about WH question? We also have 오늘 날씨가 어떻습니까? 어떻습니까? How? Okay, how is the weather today? 오늘 날씨가 어떻습니까? And this intonation goes up. 오늘 날씨가 어떻습니까? 오늘 날씨가 어떻습니까? So as you see in Korean, whether it is yes no questions or WH questions, intonation for questions always goes up. But English is different, right? Always goes up. So when you pronounce 습니까, 버니까, the intonation always goes up. Okay. Now we need to change the root verb into the other final endings. Okay. So formal polite. So formal polite statement. How many forms do we have? Two. What are they? 습니다, 버니다. 습니다, 버니다. What is difference for 받침, 습니다, no 받침, 버니다. 먹다, 먹. Always remove 다. Okay, always remove 다. So 먹. When you see 먹, is there 받침? Yes, 거 is 받침. So when it has 받침, we put 습니다. So 먹습니다 is correct. 먹습니다. Informal polite. How many forms do we have? Three. 아요, 어요, 해요. Okay? So 먹 is a dark vowel. Dark vowel. So what do we need? 어요. Okay? And do you remember the second step? First step is whether it has bright vowel, dark vowel, or hada verb. Second step is whether it has 받침 or no 받침. When it has 받침, no change. It has no 받침, contraction. Okay, so 먹다, 먹 받침, and dark vowel, so no change. 먹어요, 먹어요. Okay, and last one. This is informal, non-polite. So when you talk with your friend, we use these final endings. And as I said, this is a 반말. 반말 means half language. So when we remove yo, you can use. Okay. So what is correct forms? 먹어, 먹어. Okay. So when you talk with older people, 먹어요. When you talk with younger people than you, we use 먹어. Okay, without you. 재미있다. 재미있다 means interesting. Okay, interesting. What is root form is 재미있 is root form. Okay, so 재미있 받침. So what do we need? 습니다. So 재미있습니다. 재미있습니다. Informal polite. We have three forms. 아요, 어요, 해요. 재미있 is dark vowel. So what do we need? 어요. 재미있어요. 재미있어요. How about informal non-polite? When you talk with the younger people or your friend, you just omit 요. Okay? 재밌어. 오, 이 영화 재밌어. 이 영화가 재밌어요. This movie is interesting. 재밌어. 만나다. To meet. Okay? 만나다. Root form is 만나. 만나, no 받침. So what do we need? 번이다. So 만납니다. As I said, this the pronunciation, this changes to 뭐. So 만납니다. 만납니다. 저는 친구를 만납니다. How about informal polite? 만나 is a bright vowel. So we need 아요. And 만나, 나, no 받침. So contraction. 만나요. contraction. 만나요. 저는 친구를 만나요. How about between friends? Informal, non-polite. omit just 요. So 만나. 나는 친구를 만나. 가다, go. 가, no 받침. So 가버니다. 갑니다. 저는 학교에 갑니다. I go to school. 저는 학교에 갑니다. Informal polite, 가 plus, 가 bright vowel, so 아요. And 가 노받침, contraction. 가아요, contraction, 가요. 저는 학교에 가요. How about between friends? Without you. 나는 학교에 가. 나는 학교에 가. Okay, let's practice more. Now we are going to practice formal polite statement. 씁니다, 씁니다, 번이다. And this is formal polite questions. 씁니까 or 버니까. IP, informal polite. 아요, 어요, 해요. Informal, non-polite, without 요. Okay? 자, first, 오빠이다. 오빠 means older brother. And 이다 is verb be. So I am your older brother. 오빠 이 always remove the, right? And 이 노받침, so 오빠입니다. I'm your older brother. 오빠입니다. I'm your older brother. 오빠입니다. How about question? Is he your older brother? 오빠입니까? Okay, 오빠입니까? 오빠입니까? Informal polite. Informal polite, verb be has two forms. Do you remember? 이다 has two forms. 이에요, 예요. When it has 받침, 이에요, no 받침, 예요. So here, 오빠, no 받침, 예요. 오빠예요. 오빠예요. This is a bit important. For informal non-polite, when the verb is be, when there is a verb be, it's not just omit 요. Okay. So for this, you need to put So 오빠 이 plus So 이야 contraction. 오빠야. Do you understand? 오빠야. 난 오빠야. 내가 오빠야. 학생이다. Okay. 학생입니다. same. 학생이 노받침 so 번이다. 학생입니다. Question? You just change this 다 into 까. 학생입니까? 학생입니까? 예요. Informal polite, we have two forms. 예요, 예요. 학생, 받침. So, 학생이에요. 학생이에요. Okay. And for informal non-polite, as I said, for verb B, not only we omit yo, we also need to put a. So 학생이야, 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 학생이야. I'm a teacher. 쉬다 means rest. Rest. Take a rest. Okay. Formal polite statement. 쉬다, 노받침. So she plus 버니다, 쉽니다. 저는 집에서 쉽니다. I rest at home. 쉽니다. How about questions? Do you rest at home? 쉽니까? Simple, right? 쉽니까? How about informal polite? 아요, 어요 해요. She is a dark vowel. So she, 어요, she, 어요. And there is no verb be, so you just omit 요, 쉬어. When there is no verb be, just omit 요, okay? 쉬어, 쉬어. 나는 집에서 쉬어. 알바하다. I'm working for a part-time, okay? Or I have a part-time job. 알바하다. Okay, this is a 하다 verb. And before we say a 하다 verb, for the formal polite is 받침, no 받침 is important. So 알바하 is root form, and 하 has no 받침. So 알바하분이다, 알바합니다. 알바합니다. Question: Do we have part-time job? Do you have part-time job? 알바합니까? 알바합니까? And informal polite, this is a 하다 verb. So 해요, right? 알바해요. How about informal non-polite? You just omit 요. So 알바해. 알바해. Okay, last one. 좋다. 좋다 means good. Good. Okay. Formal polite statement. 받침 습니다. 좋습니다. 좋습니다. Formal polite question. Easy, right? Just change it into 가. 좋습니까? Is it good? 좋습니까? Is it good? Informal polite. 아요, 어요, 해요. 좋, bright vowel. So we need 아요. 좋아요. 좋아요. And in here, the 흐 is not pronounced. So just 좋아요. 좋아요. Good. Oh, it's good. 좋아요. 좋아요. How about informal non-polite? You just omit 요, right? So 좋아, 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 좋아. Good. I think finish. Yeah. 고마워. Before I say 고마워, thank you, I need to say formal polite. We have formal polite statement. We have two forms. 습니다, 분이다. Don't forget this. And formal polite questions. We also have two forms. 습니까, 분이까. Okay. So don't forget this. Okay. 고마워. Thank you. See you.